now the mandatory fields are maintained. And now I can use a check functionality, which will then be triggering the first time right at CDQ. And after executing this check, this is a result list that I'm getting. On the top, I can see the information that I provided initially in the change request. So Fresenius Kabi and all that is shown. And below that, I have a list of all the matching records that I received back from the first time right check. And now I'm actually, when I'm looking at the list, I'm seeing I would actually like to maintain a record for Fresenius Kabi Deutschland GmbH. And now me as a user would now select the second line item and then continue working with that item in the next screen. In the next screen, I will then see the information placed side by side. On the left-hand side, in this time, I can still see the original content, while on the right-hand side, I can now see the information that I took over and can see, okay, now Fresenius Kabi has become a more complete name, Fresenius Kabi Deutschland GmbH, as it is registered. I even spotted now the typo that I made for the street address. So it's not Else Kronerstraße, it's actually Else Krönerstraße. And I'm provided also additionally the house number, which is actually now placed in the right field. The postal code was also corrected to the fitting one for the street address, but Hamburg remained the same, country remained the same. And additionally, I also received the VAT code for Fresenius Kabi. Me as a user, I have now also the possibility or opportunity to select the fields that I would like to take over into my change request, or which ones I don't care as much and don't want to take over. The ones where I did see all the changes and the additions, those for sure I would like to take over into the change request. And this is also now what I will do. I will take over the information into change request and be brought back to the screen that we saw before, but now with the enriched information. Here I can now still make any kind of changes that I'm interested in the data provided. But here within the application, I got feedback from the first time right, was able to correct and enhance and enrich my data that I'm started with. And now as a user, I'm able to continue maintaining the record, for example, adding more general data, but also adding purchasing or finance related information, and then submitting it for the approval. So therefore can now process the change request as normal.